Alright, what's going on everyone on YouTube at Nesruler? Welcome to Friday in My Day on Body Bags. I am your host Jeremy, aka Nesruler22, and welcome to my review of the 2013, I guess you could say it's sort of anthology film, All Hallows Eve. Now this film actually made my top 3 list of favorite films of 2013. I fucking loved this movie to death. I think it was just fucking gnarly. One of the stories, the second story is, it's kind of lame, but the third and final story makes up for the second story. So, film is basically about, of course, takes place on Halloween, and this lady is babysitting these 2 kids, and in one of the kids' trick-or-treat bags, there's this blank VHS tape in there, and of course they want to watch it, so they sit down and watch it, and it's kind of like these snuff type films on this VHS tape. That's when the anthology segment starts. First film is basically about this woman who is sitting in this train station, and of course the main clown who's on the front cover, who is bad fucking ass, and I wish would get his own fucking movie, because this clown, he's definitely one of the coolest killers I've seen in a long time. He's just so fucking creepy, but just awesome at the same time. Sitting at this train stop, and she gets drugged, and she wakes up, and she's chained to 2 other girls and herself. One of the girls gets gets taken away. We don't know what happens to her, and then she's connected to this other girl. She, of course, gets taken away, and finally the main girl gets taken away, and she's taken to like this cult, like this sadistic cult, I think, and let's just say what happens with this cult and her is quite interesting and quite funny for sure, and it was definitely an interesting story for sure. A good way to start out the 3 shorts film stories in this film. So of course, then we go back to the babysitter and 2 kids watching the tape again. So we have some more backstory, and then the second story starts, which is a little bit weak. Basically, this couple just moved into this new house, and the girl is home alone. Her husband is somewhere, and there's a giant crash. And we learned that it was an alien spaceship crashing, and she's just trying to survive from this alien and not get killed. And the alien looks fucking just so stupid. Definitely the least strong aspect of this film is the alien costume for sure, but it was okay. It's definitely not as awesome as the third and final skit of the film. Hop forward, babysitter put the 2 kids in bed, and she goes back down and starts to watch the final story by herself, and this is where the awesomeness of the clown comes into play, because this is basically his story. This girl is driving home from some kind of actressing job, and she stops to get gas at this gas station in the middle of nowhere. This guy comes out to fill up her gas tank, and they hear a noise, and there comes Mr. Clown coming out of the bathroom. He goes in there and notices some awesome shit went down in this bathroom, and this clown fucked some mighty people up in a very gruesome, awesome fucking way that just made me go, it was just pretty gnarly. So, the guy goes inside to kill the police, and you can probably guess what happens. The clown goes and just massacres him to death, and the gore is just so awesome. And the clown just has this makeup that's just so creepy and just so good, and so of course the girl tries to get away, and of course the clown chases her, and shit goes down from there. So then it ends up with what's happening with the two kids and the babysitter. I don't want to ruin it, but of course it includes the clown. This was a really fun, awesome anthology film. I loved it. Like I said, it made my top 3 of my favorite films from 2013. I know this was a bunch of 3 YouTube shorts by this director, and he pulled them off, made a side story with the babysitter and the 2 kids, and released them in this, and it's put out by Image. So I highly recommend you guys check out All Hallows Eve. I fucking loved it. So thanks, guys, for watching. That is my review of All Hallows Eve. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow me on my channel, you can do so at youtube.com/NESruler22, or you can follow me on my Twitter at twitter.com/NESruler22. I'll talk to you guys next week with what I think is another theme week. So I'll talk to you guys then. See you guys later. Have a good weekend.